Boom. Welcome back, Corner Store Crew.
Yep.
It's your boy Ramos.
Omar is Lord. It's your boy Radaria here, man.
And we got
episode
Big Dollars, IT. How about your boy?
We don't have management.
We don't got management here today.
Smooth.
I'm here for both of us.
Before we start, let me just shout out my brother with his anniversary party going on right now. Well, not right now, but like April. It's called Footprint. So just I'm gonna put his Instagram in the video so y'all can go look at his page for that.
Man, it's January. I mean February.
And also, before we start, can we just do a quick moment of silence for the people who lost their lives in that school shooting in Florida?
Oh yeah,
And that's all. Thank you.
Yeah, that shit is crazy, man. That shit is ridiculous.
Right.
They always say this shit is like, it's crazy. Like, I mean, of course, you know, they always say if it was a colored kid, things of that sort. But it goes down in history with white people, bro. The fucking murderers, man.
Yeah.
I say that I don't feel that way about every white person, of course, but it's just like, bro, there's statistically, if you...
It's the numbers. Like, come on.
And it goes back to, like, Roman Empire.
Them niggas started
savages.
slavery.
Yeah, niggas
That's a fact. That's a fact, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
They call us barbaric, and we're
Right.
beasts, and we're...
That's a
No,
fact.
we're called thugs.
yeah, man.
Thugs, you heard?
Yeah, but that's like, I don't know how they gonna fix that gun law stuff, but
Bro, they're not fixing it.
it's impossible. It's impossible to get fixed at this point.
The National
National
Rifle
Rifle
or something.
Association.
They
Yeah,
spend
NRA.
too much money. Like, their hands is in the pockets of every politician in this country.
not only that, people are not going to vote on it from down south.
No, but
People
even
who
if-
own
even
guns.
if-
Because it's going to make it harder for them to even walk around
Well,
with
that's
their
just the
own gun.
mentality that we was.
they don't
Why
really get
do
to
Americans
it.
feel like we need to have a gun? You don't need to have a gun. You know, mass shootings happen in other countries, and they switch up the gun laws, and mass shootings haven't happened ever since.
It's different.
It's
though.
America.
It's different,
It's
though.
different.
It's different. You can't think like that. You
Because
think from one.
We have martial law in this country.
Yeah.
So that's where a lot of the people that they feel in the NRA
I don't think it's necessarily about making gun laws more stricter. I think just
making it harder to.
it should be more steps in purchasing.
Yeah, to like purchase like big
But it's not
guns,
really-
like
it-
it's
Like make the
block.
process so it's like when they make online process like
It's
like
Right.
it's like when they make like you go online to do something and they make it so long that you don't want to do it mentally, but if you really want to do it, you're gonna like do all that shit. They should make it like that. Like it might take you a month to get this Glock 9. Do you want to wait a month to
Not
get
even,
the Glock
not
9?
even that. I think like you could defend your home with like a Glock 9 or a 40 caliber.
Yeah.
You don't need a fucking AR.
exactly.
AR-15 is a little bit expensive.
Yeah.
Like,
You don't need to spit out 100 bullets per minute.
And on top of that, when you can just go to auction, like gun auctions and just buy guns from
Yo,
private
it's like
sellers.
niggas in the hood got drums on pistols. Why you need a drum on a pistol, bro?
And not only that, it's
For
like,
opposition.
and then even
Bro,
if,
you pop one shot, the boys is there. You couldn't even let off.
Facts,
two
they
shots.
have like machines inside of the light poles now that detect.
It bounces. It bounces.
Yeah.
The sound. That's how they know.
And that's how they know exactly where
No,
a gun
no,
was
that's-
shot
It
from.
happened years ago. That's been around
Yeah.
for like almost a decade.
yeah.
So the sound bounces out and then
And they know
There's
exactly
like
where
these-
the gun was
yeah,
shot
there's
from.
these devices and it pings basically. Like same with your cell phone ping. The echo of the gunshot pings, boom, and that's why they know exactly where it
Where to
happened.
go.
You think it's not just because people call it; it'd be impossible.
That's wild.
Yeah. And plus too, like the parents who own guns, so like their kids, like when they go to work and shit like that, and their kids are left home by themselves, their kids are easily
Yeah,
access
those
to
are
those
like
guns too
those are
sometimes.
sad circumstances. I'm talking like people intentionally going out to harm other people with like machine guns and stuff.
Yeah, but like some parents do own guns like that though.
But what is the purpose of having? If you're not going to the army, I don't think
No,
you should
if having
touch
a ridiculous,
that.
alright, because some of them, I feel like
It's not
machine
illegal to have
guns-
those guns. It's illegal to have an automatic one. It's not illegal to have those guns in your house.
Oh yeah, single shots. I think because
Automatic is illegal
No,
to
I
have
understand
that.
that.
Manual
But I'm talking
is not
about
illegal
those.
to have.
But you still can buy,
Like
you can buy an
those-
AR-15. That's an automatic.
But like
There's
no,
a single shot.
no, you could get it manual with it lets one shot out at a time versus automatic. Because all you changes is the pin. All you changes is the pin.
Right.
But like because like when you buy those guns, people are not sitting down and be like, yeah, I'm gonna change this shit. People just putting it up in the fucking glass case and call
Some
it a
people
day.
just like to collect guns, like
Yeah,
they
some
collect
people like
stickers
guns.
and stuff.
Yeah, and then their
And
kid.
it should make it hard to get hard to get bullets.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really agree. Like with trying to make it. People should be allowed to own guns because at the end of the day, the only person that can stop a bad guy with a gun is a good guy with a gun.
And my
But
thing-
that's
You always have to look
no.
at that
But they
aspect.
say if there's ever a gun
Yeah.
during a robbery, somebody's more likely to die. When there's a gun during a robbery, somebody's more likely to die,
true,
and it's not
but
the
you gotta
person
think
with
about
the
it
gun.
in this aspect. Like let's say
Someone kick that door down
no,
right now.
not even that. Let's
Fucked.
say that kid that walked into the school and did that. Like he probably would have been less likely inclined to do it if there were gun owners in the school. Not saying people should be. I don't think you should be allowed in a school with a gun. Period. Like there shouldn't be no.
You know the next thing too? I'm sorry.
But nobody's
So
gonna
would
go
you
to.
prefer armed security?
Yeah.
Armed
No,
security,
no.
strictly armed security. And you can't even you walk in a family down when they got a gun.
Not only that, like New York City, like our public schools have metal detectors, right?
Nobody is going to a New York school and shooting nothing up. Like
You can't.
You can't because you can't. We have
But
metal
it-
detectors.
we have
But
the
down
best-
south,
We have,
wait,
wait,
no,
no,
that's
no, no.
detected.
We have the best policing in the
yes,
world.
you do.
People
Not
should-
only, but not only
Like there's a
that,
cop literally on every corner.
not only that, it's like yo, I go to like when I go down to Florida, like my nephew, like,
Let's
it's like yo, you walk right in, all you gotta do is sign your name.
That's what he's saying.
There's-
Yeah, but I'm like yo,
and
you
there's
need metal
least-
detectors.
There's least police officers. Nigga, there's some places in Florida, Atlanta, you call the cops, nigga, they're not coming till like an hour later. There's some
they don't-
places in
yeah.
Atlanta, the cops don't go. They don't go there. Like you live over there, like the Bluff. Cops don't go there. Only DTs, detectives, and shit like that. They don't police that community. Policing is, keeping, observing and shit like that. That's
It's
like,
different in the city. We don't really have school shootings there because one.
We can't have a gun.
You can't
Nah,
get
it's
it.
hard- it's hard to
that-
get
that-
it.
it's 25 to life off rip.
Just for having it, shooting and shit.
It's like 7-year felony.
It's a
Plus-
7 years.
I mean, you get hit with every bullet, yeah. every
Plus,
bullet.
plus he shoot is like 25 to life period. So
Yeah, this nigga's as strict as hell. That's why.
But not every school in the city has a metal detector.
Nah, it's not. And I don't know. I think New York kids are raised different. Like
We are.
they have
We don't
thicker
have that type of
skin,
mentality.
They have more
Like
tolerance. Like
I say this all the time.
With the
New York
exception of
kids
the
grow
kid
up
that
10 times faster than any other kid in this country.
they go through different stuff. So
I started taking the train by myself when I was 11. I'm traveling outside by myself at 11 years old. And that's
Yeah.
normal. Like, niggas give us Metro cards and expect us, like, go. You got a Metro card, get to school. Like,
That's
Big
true.
fact.
anywhere else, you gotta wait for
Niggas
the
was
bus
dead
in front of your
fifth grade Going to
house.
school by themselves.
Yeah, like, that's
I'm
normal
in
for us.
fifth
Like, we
grade,
grow
my
up
nigga.
very fast paced.
Coming home at like 6 o'clock from after school.
Yeah, your parents
That's
put
why.
you
I
in
never
after
thought- I never
school.
thought about that
Your
shit
parents
like that.
put you in after school.
Like, yo, you can't be in the crib by yourself, but you
No.
can come home by yourself.
Yeah,
Like,
that's actually a fact.
I don't know that lifestyle because I ain't grew up here, but like.
I say that all the time. Like, I don't know. I'm not racist or anything like that, and I have nothing against white people, but the numbers don't lie. If
numbers don't lie.
white people, they do some really crazy things, like that kid who really went into the church and shot that up. Like we was talking
The
about this the other
nigga
day.
was sitting there
He
chilling.
prayed with them.
Facts,
They
facts,
fed
facts.
him. If you started praying with somebody, I don't care if you're not the most religious person in the world. You have to have. If you
Some
have
type
a
of
heart,
empathy,
you're
yeah.
gonna be like, maybe I really shouldn't do this. Maybe I should think about this more. Like,
Maybe I should come tomorrow.
yeah, like I should come tomorrow. Maybe not tonight.
Yeah, sympathy.
You know, you get a little scared. Like I can't do it now. They a
Can't
little
do
too
it
nice.
Nigga dad came back, aired this shit up.
Like that's crazy.
Niggas is wildin', bro. You shoot a nigga that shot your sister in New York, and you a black nigga, you shoot a nigga that shot your sister. You had a reason for killing. I mean, no one should die, but you had a good like, okay, a nigga would look at you like, yeah, I probably would have done that too.
Yeah.
You feel me? And niggas will call you all types of shit. Throw up your whole niggas want to call these niggas or that.
Yeah, I don't know how I would have processed
Listen,
that
man.
shit either, bro. Like you
Listen,
at work and you next thing you hear your kid is in the hospital because someone shot up the school.
A school,
Bro, I
but
would
listen,
lose
that's just
my
like
fucking
nowhere is
mood, bro.
safe. They go to schools, they shoot in churches, like. And the crazy thing is, I said
And
that.
shooting up the clubs. in the
Yeah,
community.
like that neighborhood was considered like an elite neighborhood, and that
Yeah,
was a
the
very
richest-
prestige
yeah.
school. That's not like that no more.
Yeah.
All that neighborhood and that school's gonna be known for is that school shooting.
Right.
But it's like nowhere is this is such a prestigious place to live. If that shit could happen there, that could happen anywhere.
Anyway, and then
That
that's
can
why
happen
that's why
anywhere.
they so startled. They get to like we know the realities of it. Like we know what's real, my nigga. We know niggas
And they be so shook, like, oh my gosh, we moved here to get away from it, and
Like, that shit
he
follows.
must have a mental, yeah, he does have a mental issue. mental health is a really big deal in America, and people don't take that shit seriously. Like, all the homeless people that live in New York City, they have mental health problems.
But that stuff like develop over time though.
You know, mostly due to trauma. You know just how traumatizing it must be to not know if you're gonna survive the next day.
Yeah,
like,
that's what
I'm
caused that.
tired,
That's not
dumb
like
cold. If I go to sleep right now, I might not wake up because my feet together. I don't know, shelter. That's just crazy.
There's a difference though. You could be you can have mental illness and whatever, however your life plays out. Or,
yeah, because I grew up
you
in
don't
mental
have
health
mental
people.
illness and then plan a couple weeks before that you're gonna carry a fucking AR and go
Facts.
to school and kill. Come on.
You gotta think about
Yeah,
that.
it's premeditated.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
premeditated, so.
But
It's alright though, man. RP to all those people.
And it's crazy because they're trying him as a child.
As a
They're trying to take
child.
K as an adult, bro.
a child.
How old is he?
He's
He's
19.
19, bro.
Boy, you knew what you was doing. Like, if he was black, he would have been charged as an adult.
They would have put him under the jail.
If he was 2 shades lighter, he would have been charged as an adult. A child, they don't do that. They don't do that. They don't even do that for 16-year-olds. Charge them as adults. I mean, charge them as children.
They supercharge you as adults when you hit 16.
Yeah.
What? Shit, fuck that.
But, hey.
Country just needs to be fixed, man, a little bit.
We off that.
Yo, you about that thing. That's annoying.
That's very annoying.
So when your shit coming up, man? Archives.
Damn. It's tough. I'm estimating, I don't know, I'll probably have samples in like 2 weeks.
Samples? Your last shit was called The Pack. What made you want to like change the name?
Somebody needs to get the fucking car, yo.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Sorry for the technical difficulties.
Want to throw some up?
That's how you know we in the hood.
Yeah.
Say the fucking word.
It's
Respect.
really, yeah, it's like, it's not, it's a fake hood.
Somewhere in the
It's a
middle.
fake hood.
We
It's only really the hood in the summertime.
Alright.
And you know why, because
Yeah, niggas that got shot in that park right there. My son come outside like, yo, I just heard pop, pop, pop. Walk outside, see niggas running that way. Look, I go downstairs like, oh shit. They said, yo,
I don't
this
walk
nigga got
that
shot.
block down there by myself. Bitches be out there prostituting.
You heard?
I seen a lady out there one time sucking a lollipop, and I was just like, whoa, I need to leave.
Damn, I
Like,
forgot the LL Cool J lyrics over there. Sucking on the lollipop when she gets
sitting in
started,
the bus
it's
stop,
hard.
sucking on the
Lollipop when
lollipop.
she gets started is bargain like the hottie stop, yeah. Around the way, girl. But yeah, the pack to archives.
so like Pac isn't really, I'm not gonna say Pac is a dub. Pac is just kind of like on the back burner now. Cause I kind of like ran out of ideas with Pac. So Archive just spoke to me like more. Like when the first time I heard that word.
Cool last name.
Yeah, I think I was like watching TV. I was like, it might have been like fucking First 48 or something like that. And I heard it on the show, and the fucking word just like resonated with me. So I was like, let me look up what the fuck archive means, because I was like, I never really used the word and shit. So I looked the shit up, and it's like a historical collection of like data. So whether it's CDs, videotapes, fucking papers. Shout outs to that guy's car.
They want to be in a podcast. So
If this is
bad.
Fortnite, I would
Thirsty.
have fucked that car. I would have got rid of that goddamn car. So yeah, like I don't know, archive just sounded doper to me. The concept was cool. The definition of it was dope. So I thought like my own take on it was when I thought of archives was like a historical collection of data through clothing and different pieces.
That's
of clothing.
wavy, because that is true. People do, like Lil Yachty's new drop with Nautica, he literally went inside the archives and just changed colors around.
Exactly.
Make these shits more red and yellow. And that's it. And throw on each, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah,
I
so
dig it.
that's what I thought about archive, just capturing moments, because I think people underestimate how impactful clothing is.
So that would bring me to my next question. So that's what made you think of doing, like putting your friends on T-shirts?
So the thing with the friends on T-shirts, I originally started like different samples and stuff I was making. I was like putting like different artists on it, because you know, like I was always inspired. Like I don't necessarily buy like a lot of Supreme, but I always thought like their pieces was dope. So like I saw when they put like Gucci Man on the tee, or when they did the Nasty Nas T-shirt, and I was like, oh, that's fly. Or like if you go to Urban, like I go to Urban Outfitters a lot because I'm broke, so I can't buy Supreme when I want. But Urban is dope, whatever. So like I had this hoodie with like a Lee on it that I wear like 98% of the time if you see me because I love the sweater so much. So I was like, oh, let me try to experiment with it. And then I was like, if I put this on clothing, I don't really want to run the risk of like getting sued if the shit blows up, whatever it goes big, which will, like, God willing, know what happens. So I was like, why don't I just use people that won't sue me? So I was like, my friends take good pictures. They take a lot of dope pictures. So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna put my friends
You
on.
pick that nigga your man, so that nigga, somebody hit you with some people. What the fuck?
Nah, I made sure that like the people I'm putting on there, like I have a lot of trust in. So I think
definitely.
it'll be fine. So yeah, that's what went into that.
Nigga Ron was gonna be on V-Files next morning. Something like that. Like, bro, I'm gonna need the check. My face is on like 5 sweaters. What's good?
No, that's offended. That's offended.
You out here me and shit.
That's a real talk. Damn, what else, man? I mean, that shit is hard, because I remember I never caught the pack piece. I was tight. I was pop. It was cool, you know. You could have held it down, just gave me one for the house. So it's cool. Not fuck with you.
A lot of people want me to bring that shirt back, so that's probably gonna be.
Nah, that shit is fire. The whole 3M idea and all that shit was fire. That shit was fire. The archives out there is super dope too, man. Hopefully that shit really takes off. Like, what do you, if you had to give yourself a date, what date you think?
A date for what?
You gonna drop?
If I had to give myself a date,
Yeah, I know you. I think you mentioned season earlier.
realistically, I think I'll have samples out by March.
Mm-hmm.
Official drop maybe April, like around my birthday. Cause I'm soon gonna be out of work, so I'm gonna have all the time in the world. Hopefully NYC hold it down with the unemployment. I'll at the boy. So yeah, cause it was what happened with Pac and like going into archives originally was just not having the time, just working too much. So I never really had time to actually put the stuff out there or the funding. So I'm gonna say March for samples. Samples are strictly gonna go to friends and family.
Sorry to pull your card. You was working a lot. You didn't have funds. Now you're not gonna be working.
Cause now it's like I gotta pay the rent, and I gotta buy a Metro card, I gotta buy lunch at work, stuff like that. Now I'm just gonna be on unemployment, pay the rent, and then be in the house, fucking working, and then all the money could go into the fucking strictly into archives.
That should be hard. You gotta like. That's one of the things about investing in the business, especially investing in yourself and in your art.
It's expensive, but
It's
it's
super
worth it.
expensive. It's worth it, but you lose more, and you probably won't see a gain for a long time. And especially when you supplying and demanding.
Yeah.
Definitely, that's one thing I would.
Those are the risks you gotta take.
Yeah, those
if you want to be successful.
I mean, it's a risk that's worth it in my opinion when it's supply and demand. The music.
If it's for yourself,
we young, we can make mistakes.
It doesn't matter.
That's a fact.
Can't make those mistakes when you're 35 though.
That's a fact. That's especially a fact.
Can't be out trying to start shit and you about to die.
Yeah.
Jesus, 35, you about to die,
I'm
bro?
just saying.
Damn.
You're closer to the end than the beginning.
Yeah.
Cardiac arrest, you never know.
Damn.
You're closer to the end than the beginning,
How long do
bro.
you think it's to get going to live?
How long?
Yeah. How long you want to live?
Honestly, as long as life take me, man.
I want to
Can't
live.
put
I want
a
to live as
number
long as
on
life take me, as long as I can take care of myself and still. I don't want to be. 85
I don't want to suffer and die.
with a
That's what I don't want. I don't want to suffer.
Heart or some
I want to
shit.
be one of those old people that can still do their own thing, like walk around.
Oh yeah.
I don't have a caretaker. I'll be walking with a walker.
Yeah, I don't want to suffer.
And I always think about that stuff because if you don't want to live that life, you gotta. That starts now in your 20s. Is really taking care of your body. So I'm really gonna flip. Like I don't know. That's my goal for 2018 is to get way healthier.
Yeah.
My parents and my grandparents, and my dad's like 61. He's can't even tell my dad's 61. So that's my goal right there.
Yeah, my pops still jog every morning.
My dad, 47. He cool.
My dad's 60.
Now you cool, you baby. That nigga smaller than me. That shit hurt my soul sometimes. Like, that nigga smaller. I try to get that nigga a pair of jeans, shit smell off. I'm like, goddamn, nigga. Just death fell off. Like, I can't wear this. I'm like, god damn, nigga, make me feel bad.
Yeah, my dad still be getting up in the morning, jogging and shit. That should be.
So, yeah,
That's just a blessing seeing that shit.
I'm gonna go with April for the drop. So yeah, be on the lookout.
That's hard.
That's cool, man. There's gonna be a lot of this summer too. It's gonna be a lot of ASR and like corner store stuff too.
Yeah, man, a lot of collabs, a lot of events and.
We got some big things coming.
Yeah, we're gonna be doing a lot of vibe barbecues just to
You know the always thing about
keep people coming.
when we make these videos, like we probably get like, what's the most views we got on the video so far?
Like 100 something.
100.
I
After
can't-
that, it dropped to like 50. Then
I can't wait for this shit to when it's gonna blow up, whatever, and people look back on it like, oh, this is what they used to do.
Yeah,
Like,
facts,
this is
yeah,
fire. Like,
Yo, bro, listen, man. I feel like by 2019, 2020,
yeah, this shit.
niggas is gonna be buzzing, like,
That's a fact.
buzzing, nigga. Then at nigga 2023, nigga, we actually gonna get a corner store. Fuck what you talking about?
Yo, imagine on the deli, bro.
We got a deli, nigga.
We got a deli. You have the niggas in there working for us. I
We
don't
got-
want to say it like that. I sound like a dick saying
That niggas working for us, bitch. I'm your boss now.
I'll be in that bitch making sandwiches. I'm my own
going
boss.
over there, I'm like, yo, I wake up like 2
I'm
o'clock.
gonna change the game up though. A dog's gonna be the boss. I don't really fuck with cats.
Yeah, I don't think I fuck with a dog, but a dog is not sanitary. So it's like,
That's true. But damn, nigga, you ever smell cat piss?
yeah, but are cats sanitary?
Are they, nigga?
But cats are more of like a.
Cats clean themselves.
Cats travel better than dogs in like small environments because they're more
I
agile.
don't like cats.
Cats get low? Like they'll leave, go to fucking Staten Island and come back to your house.
You know what's crazy? Let me ask you a question real fast. You know what's crazy? Like, now we're talking about cats and dogs real fast. This is like way off topic, but like, how is it?
Nothing's on top.
How is it where you could go to jail? Let's say your dog run out the house, right? Don't come back. And let's say animal, what's they called?
PCA.
Yeah. Come to your crib and be like, yo, where's your dog at? Blah, blah, blah. We know you registered a dog. Whatever.
I don't think that will ever happen though. Like,
No,
imagine.
it-
Yo, I'm about to
could
say, like, shit like that happen. That's
It
why I'm
could
looking at you so
happen.
intense.
But what I'm saying is,
I'm trying to nigga, what are you
Nigga was really
no, listen.
Get my Malcolm X on.
Because he said it like if your mom hasn't showed up to work in a couple of days, and it's like.
So now, alright, listen. Your dog run out the house, right? Why is so much cats in New York, like New York City, especially,
Homeless?
like homeless? But if you do that to a dog, that's like a fucking.
Can you register a cat?
I mean, I'm
think
pretty sure you
you
can.
can.
You can't kill a cat. If that's your pet, you can't kill that cat. You can't just be like, yo, chokes in the cat and he's dead.
You know what it is? I think.
Cause you can't just put a cat in a fucking garbage bag.
You
Going out.
dogs can't run straight. You want to know why they can't run straight?
They say they attack.
Because they attack. Cats don't really attack. I mean, that's about
No, I disagree with that.
Bro, I super one time, let me tell you a story. One time I was at my job.
Because
nigga, was
I grew up in
That's
jail.
mine,
I
they
just
just
said, let me tell you a story.
No. Alright, go ahead. Because I got a rebuttal for this. Go ahead. Because motherfucker like me grew up in the third world country, man.
Bro, I grew up, but I was there for like at least 3-4 years.
Bro, I've been there for 16 years, bro.
Nigga, I seen a fucking warhawk walking down the block, nigga. That's not Saturday, bro. The fucking big ass Pumbaa,
Bro.
walking down the fucking block, my nigga.
Bro,
The nigga had the husk and everything. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is this, my nigga? Yo, listen, I was in Honduras, my nigga, and this fucking dog. Nigga, we own this motherfucker. My uncle didn't clean that motherfucker though. That nigga had fleas. Yo, my nigga, the nigga, I don't know, he bit me or some shit, bro. He didn't bite me. He had something, fleas, and they attacked me, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm an American nigga, bro. I'm out of Honduras, you feel me?
Exactly.
My immune system.
That's a fucking
different.
point.
Bro, listen, bro. I woke up in the morning, nigga. I was in bed for an hour. It's 90 degrees out there. Why am I freezing cold, my nigga? I'm like, yo, I want to get up so bad, but I couldn't. Like it's like I couldn't. And I finally worked the energy to get up. I'm like, yo, I feel like shit. Yo, my grandmother gave me soup, nigga. Shitted on myself. Like, oh, nigga, I swear to God, bro, I drunk water through. I'm like, yo, I'm about to die. Like, I'm gonna die here? I'm gonna fucking die here. Fuck Honduras, my nigga. Y'all better not bury me out here. My nigga bury me with all my niggas, you heard? I was like 16 at the time. Bugging. Niggas sent me to the hospital, gave me some shit. And I was like, oh shit, I feel way better. But
I think the problem is we're here with dogs is because like the dogs are so used to the house versus dogs
That's
like
a fact.
in like my country, for example, Jamaica. Dogs are out. So like that dog.
that's exactly what it is.
So that dog would go roam the street and
Dogs-
come back at 12 o'clock because he knows that's when we eat lunch. And then they'll roam again and then come back at like 5 o'clock dinner time. And then they will stay in the yard from that time all the way up till in the morning and then they'll go roam again. Versus
The niggas be
here,
going out.
versus here, bro.
No, that's when dogs get neutered. They're neutered. They're
Exactly.
trained. They're taken out of really like they're not animals. They're
They're
house
domesticated.
pets.
Exactly.
They're domesticated, extremely domesticated. I remember
That's
one
when you
time-
open people's crib, they bark so much.
That's a fact. That's a fact. One time I was at my job, wintertime, like 2 years ago. Nigga, we used to leave the garage open. The fucking parking lot gate open. One time we walking in there, 2 dogs, they came like as a pack. It wasn't a pack, but they came together, searching for food together. One nigga popped out, they tried to attack him together. These
That's
niggas
how
have
dogs supposed
tags
to be.
like that.
But that's how dogs supposed to be,
What the fuck is
though.
going on? I'm like, yo, who we got?
Not here. They will put a dog to sleep so fast.
Exactly.
They try to put my man Brian to sleep, son. Out in Cohog, bro. Shit crazy.
Yeah, I was just reading the shit while y'all was talking, and you kind of right. So saying like dogs are, if a dog is more likely to attack a human because they're bigger. And the second argument is cats are better at surviving than dogs because I'm telling you, cats they jumping up anyway.
They do their own shit.
Things they can catch mouses, birds. A dog is not gonna
waiting
eat
for
shit.
somebody
It's
to
gonna-
feed
yeah, it's
them.
gonna wait for them to
Yeah,
feed
in
them.
America it's set up that way, but in like a third world country it doesn't set up that way
It's
because
different,
someone
but
will
it's
throw
different.
food out at that dog
It's
and give it
different
to him.
environment.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
saying
it's
different
environment.
that
Yeah,
and,
different environment.
and I think cats breed way more than fucking dogs.
Mm.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Don't they get snipped?
Nah.
They get snipped.
Well, maybe here, yeah.
yeah, here.
In the United
Yeah.
States, period, bro, there's
Yeah.
more cats than fucking dogs, bro.
Because
Cats
like
on the
streets,
back
period,
home,
like-
dogs are like niggas back home.
If you see a
They
dog
fuck anything.
outside and it's mad cute, you're like gonna steal that dog. And you're gonna go make sure it's out of
Yeah.
yours.
Like, I don't
You see a
take
cat
that-
outside, you're gonna be like, get out of here, little dirty cat.
Yeah, facts.
You can still pick it up and get it clean and all that. My son really
See, a lot of people
my
do
son
that.
go-
A lot of people
Yeah,
do
it all makes sense. Like, you should watch Tom and Jerry, and you know, Tom used to walk out. He said, "Damn, what am I eating today?" Nigga used to get the trash lid. Look, this fishbone. All right.
And cats are more of a U.S. animal anyway, because you're not gonna go to like, you don't really go to other countries
You
to
just
see
see cats.
That's
Yeah.
not a thing. That's why you're saying that
Yeah.
dogs are dogs is like that's dog.
Nah, my bro, like when I was growing up though,
Animal,
we used to have cats, but like my brothers like just threw them out, and it just like they just never came back, basically.
This is creepy, bro. They bad
Yeah.
vibes.
Nah, cats
brothers
are
is
love.
hate
Some
dogs.
cats is nice. Cats is assholes.
I only like
Yeah, but
2
they-
cats.
I grew up with cats.
Play, they bring their claws out too. I don't like that.
There's annoying cats too. There's annoying dogs.
I grew up with
Like
cats
small
and
dogs
dogs
are
from my grandma.
Facts, I know a little dog. He's
Small
so
dogs
bad.
are more annoying than big dogs. Like small dogs.
His
are,
name
like,
is
Yorkies and
Cuddles.
shit are
Oh
fucking
my
annoying.
gosh. I see that dog
Chihuahuas
every
annoying.
week. And
I
he
be
still
with-
act like he don't know me. It's so annoying.
Yeah, that shit's annoying as hell.
That shit. Ew,
Oh, like
man.
Bella?
Oh man,
I got a,
That shit is
my cousin got a
crazy.
dog named Bella. She's the cutest thing. She loves me and I love her too.
I can't do
Kinda
that shit.
dog is it?
I don't know. These dogs be having too many fucking. They mutts. Like, what aren't you? You heard? Like,
Yeah, all the goddamn.
That's
I
hilarious.
just tell you like 15 things. I hate when I see motherfuckers with the same jeans I got.
Yo,
You know what's crazy?
I can't stop watching this fucking video of Fergie singing the national anthem. But it's not really more her singing; it's the reactions from everybody else. Like,
Niggas is rolling.
like Draymond Green, Diamond, Stephen Curry, like even fucking Chance, like.
I just hate the fact that she said she take a risk. Like, nah, my nigga, just sing this shit regularly. No risk,
Bro, she
bro.
said she tried her best or some shit
She
like
tried
that.
her best.
Bro, I don't see no singer that tried to sing the
I
national
kind
anthem
of
different.
like it because she said that and no one's talking about it anymore. So she like just, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, that shit was on the news this morning, bro. I'm sorry. It was
But it
on.
won't last.
It's not gonna last that long.
It's not gonna
I already
last
seen
that
it.
long because it's not a big.
It's not like
deal.
it's not like when
fucking up the
Steve Harvey.
national
Yo, you remember how long the shit when Steve Harvey messed up the
That was OD, Miss
That was
Universe.
OD. That lasted.
This is just
a
all-star
while.
break. Like,
This is gonna probably be done by. I'll give it to the end of this week.
But you know what's crazy about that? Like people was making fun of Steve Harvey doing that, but like people don't even know like that nigga like owned half of that shit. Like even though the meme was popping, it's like damn.
he still fucked up though. He knew he
fucked up.
up.
OD fucked
It doesn't matter if he owned the whole.
world.
It don't
is
matter if he
watching.
owned the whole shit, bro. It's like you fucked up,
The
bro.
world is watching.
And you fucked
that
up in
shit.
the sense that not even that it's fucked up because we didn't. Oh damn, we thought this person won, but you already made somebody think that they won. That's like, come on, bro. That's
It's always the worst.
Yeah, that's a fucking.
You gotta get that
Yeah,
crown back. That's
I'm-
horrible. You put the crown in your head, and you gotta take this shit back off and do this for the next person who actually won.
I don't give a
Bro,
fuck.
Yo, kind of makes you think. Speaking of that, okay, so you know when like niggas win championships and shit, they got the clothes for these niggas made and the clothes for these niggas made, ready to go into stores the
Yep.
next day. What do they do with the losers?
They probably put that shit in clearance stores. Well, they probably get rid of that shit.
They get rid of it.
Because I never walked into like
Yeah, you can't. All right.
Can't put it for sale.
The Eagles won the Super Bowl. You're not gonna see. You can't see a shirt that says Patriots 2018 Super Bowl champs.
So they probably get rid of it. Yeah, they probably destroy it.
You know what's crazy too? Like what last year when
I hope they give it to I was gonna say I hope they give it to third world countries. Y'all just wasting clothes.
Who knows?
That's a lot of merch that's just going to the garbage.
Because they print newspaper articles for both teams too. So.
Yeah, like last year the niggas wrote like ESPN, all the niggas wrote like their fucking article about like the Patriots losing to the Falcons, and like when the niggas came back and won, they had to delete all that shit and write over again.
Yeah, niggas.
So bro, you have a whole thought in your head.
Oh no, you mean the Falcons? The Falcons was.
Yeah.
So they thought the Patriots were gonna lose. Right?
Yeah, so they wrote their article.
The game was basically
bro.
over.
It was 28-3, bro. Them niggas already like start writing this shit from the third quarter.
Them niggas blew a fucking 25-point lead.
Shit was crazy.
Crazy.
But yeah, like shit like that.
Yeah, Fergie fucking blew it.
Let's just go down in history. Can we think of anyone else blew the national anthem?
I don't really pay attention.
I don't pay attention to that shit like that.
That shit made you like, oh shit.
Shout out to Kaepernick. But yeah, I don't pay attention to that. Fergie's just the funniest one because the reactions made it funnier. Like Draymond.
Bro, when she did that,
everybody's reaction was like when you're not supposed to be laughing at something, but you just can't. Like,
Nah,
your mom
so-
ever yelled at you and you like, just me? No.
Nah, super.
Yeah, there's times that mom's like yelling at me and I have to turn my face because I'm about to laugh. I don't take a lot of stuff serious. I just like it sucks.
yo, like my mom yelling at me, I just walk away, and she'd be like, "Why you walking away from me?"
That's mad disrespectful.
That is. I'd rather laugh.
Yeah, that's mad disrespectful.
You can't laugh in your mom's face while she yelling at you.
You can't laugh at your mom's face.
No, anyway, you cut that cake, it's still disrespectful.
Nah, I'm turning away. I'm not gonna. If you laugh right now in the face, that's disrespectful. You turn away. At least you try to show that you respect because you respected that you don't want to do it.
Nah.
Speaking of also, you saw the game, right?
Shit trash.
I think it was one of the best ones in a minute.
You think so?
Yeah, the game was competitive, but it was playing actually.
I think it was competitive on LeBron's side. Because there was a point in time where they started playing 2-3 zone and the defense was super intense. Then they broke the lead. They didn't lead. I think they didn't lead till like the fourth quarter.
I think
LeBron's team were playing way more aggressive.
I disagree. I think they both play hard. Cause did you see Steph Curry's reaction when he was giving away the MVP to like LeBron and stuff?
No.
Like he was tight, bro. Like he wanted to win that game. I think both today. I think they finally took it serious. But I think they finally took it serious because look at who's leading both teams. Like these is two dudes that.
But why was it like that?
I felt like Stephen Curry was fucking playing too much.
Nah, he was doing this.
How many
But he
percent
played the same way, the same attitude he does, and actually he's always having fun. So it's like you can't even knock that one. What you were saying, Vic?
Why was it like Steph Curry against LeBron?
Oh, because they picked team captains basically.
Oh,
because the original format is that the
East versus West, basically.
East versus West.
Whatever teams in the East.
Yeah, but I mean they always do like East versus West,
But
except for
they
this time
switched
it
it
was like legit like LeBron versus Steph Curry.
Because this one they wanted
It's like pick up basketball.
Like pick up basketball, so you see people play together that you'll never see play together in your lifetime.
They're just like, yo, I got him.
And they saying that next year, I think they're gonna do it.
They're gonna televise it so you can see the actual process. I like KD's idea better because I think they still took what KD said and did it, and it was like, all right, he said this, but what he said was it should be televised and they should pick teams right before tip off.
That's fire.
So you find out who you're playing with that day. That's fire.
That's OD fire.
And then people are like, oh, but how are they gonna have? I'm like, just have 2 sets of jerseys, man. Nigga, that's it. It's not that fucking hard. Shit is easy.
And then it's easy to put the nigga's name on the back of the shit. It's not like it's hard.
They press that shit up before.
Yeah, like
or just have the jerseys done right there. Have a white jersey.
They should just do it. They should televise it, but just do it before the game. Like a day before the game.
Like we
all sitting together. We all at the gym. And say, I got him.
Yeah, that's fine. So I think like that was a good idea. So they should do. And they're about to switch the. I don't even want to get too much into sports, but they're about to switch the playoff format.
Yeah, the 1/16.
1-16. I think that's way better.
So wait, isn't there 32 teams in the league?
Yeah, bro.
Alright, so everyone's getting a chance at the finals. What you telling me?
No.
Not really. It's just you get to see matchups you'll never get to see ever, and the playoffs will be more competitive. Rather than seeing
West
Boston stomp like Philly, you might see Boston have to go against like let's say fucking San Antonio or something. Like so, truly the best 2 teams in the league will make the finals rather than whoever has quote unquote the easiest role because getting to the playoffs is tough regardless. So. That's
not for them niggas in the East.
7 games.
Not for them niggas in the East.
Still want to see how the East is gonna roll out. Because, I mean, well, the Cavs got it again.
They do have it again.
Yeah, they got it again. Then Celtics doing damage without Gordon Hayward.
So just
Gordon
imagine.
Hayward's the nicest white boy in the A.
Just
The best white
imagine.
boy in the A. He's the
Yeah,
best white boy in
he
the A.
is. He is.
Best white boy in the A.
He is.
I go back to you on that.
Who?
Oh nah, wait, what is Clay? Clay's black?
No, Clay's black.
I was to say, I fucking digress.
Yeah, the thing, that's the
Black.
nice thing about Clay is he's a fucking super phenomenal shooter. Besides that, I don't know. I don't like him. He can't put the ball down.
Can't.
Yeah, he can't dribble.
Been saying that for years
Still
now.
matter, he's still the best
But
player
he
shooter
know how
in the
to.
league, bro.
He know how to.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
It's
know how
like
to get
it's like
shot
you play
and
so.
create his own shot.
Is
And-
Porzingis considered a white boy?
Yeah,
This
he's
one.
He's better than Gordon Hayward, bro. I'm sorry.
Until he gets set.
No.
He's better, bro.
Nah. Disagree with that.
He's better.
But they
Disagree
two
with
different
that.
positions. I'm a
Two
person.
different positions, but Kristaps is better, bro.
Nah.
No, I'm not
I-
gonna do
What was Gordon really doing, bro? He's been on the
The
Jazz for how
Jazz?
long, and what have they done though?
What has the New York Knicks done?
But it's
They was trending when Kristaps was playing, bro.
Who cares if
because
they're trending?
niggas booed him when he got drafted.
Yeah, but look
that's
what
why
he's
they're like,
doing
oh my
now.
god,
Bro, it's fucking New York.
Like
Like,
prior to the injury, he was leading the league in blocks, bro. Gordon has never led in any statistical category
who
ever in
cares
his
about-
career, bro.
bro.
He's a fucking four.
I think he's just
but
a regular
he's
player.
still
bro.
like, alright,
He's a
they
four,
both.
excuse me.
Let's.
He's a four.
Alright, so let me ask you this: Has
One-
Gordon ever been a superstar? Because Kristaps is considered a superstar.
Right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, right now he's.
Gordon Hayward is not a superstar.
He was an all-star
He's never been a
last year.
No, Singer is not a superstar. He's a great all-star player. He's not a
You're
superstar.
lying. He's a superstar.
So he's better than Cat.
What does that mean? Cat is a superstar of the Timberwolves.
So he's a superstar of New York Knicks.
Yeah.
So I don't get it. Like,
Gordon's
what-
not a superstar though.
but he's a superstar of the Jazz. Like everything run through him
Yeah,
when he was on the
Who else do
Jazz.
they got there?
It doesn't matter who else they got there. Who else they got in New York Knicks?
But that team was trash.
The New York Knicks is still trash, bro. What are you
I think,
saying?
bro, Gordon Hayward has had better teams than Kristaps Porzingis and done nothing, bro.
And he's Kristaps is still not gonna do shit here.
Look at who he has to play with. They don't got nobody. But moving on, because I digress. Kristaps is better than Gordon.
No, he's not saying that to day I die.
Gordon is a. If Gordon was so nice, then the Celtics would be struggling without him.
They got Kyrie though.
That nigga gonna put him over the top.
Yeah, Kyrie's cool. He's a beast.
Yeah, I'm saying they got Kyrie. This is what
But
they
that's the
do.
same Kyrie that won 23 games with the Cavs.
It's a
The
fact.
team is just good, bro.
Kyrie wasn't winning shit without LeBron being there though.
I mean, his team was dirt.
His team was good.
And don't say, oh, LeBron had a dirt team.
So I mean, because the argument is basically saying like.
Before you finish your statement.
Now I was saying like if let's say Kyrie wasn't there with and what's his name, Gordon Hayward was playing just by himself, you don't think he would have?
They're not number one in the East. They're not. Kyrie's not there and Gordon Hayward's on that same team. They're not number one in the East. Because
I mean-
Gordon Hayward can't give you 24 points a game and play what Kyrie's doing now.
But he was giving 20. How much he was giving at the Jazz?
20. And he's not hitting your game-winning shots for you. Kyrie is. Kyrie's the best closer in the league right now, bro.
Yeah, that's a fact. I can't deny that. But I'm saying I think they would still win 25 games. I still think they would win 25 games, and or whatever amount of games they win right now. I still think
They're
because the
number one
coach.
in the East. They're not
the-
number one
the-
in the East without Kyrie. Bro.
I think the coach is just a great coach, and he just know what to do.
Rest
And I don't
in
think
peace.
Kyrie's winning them games just because he's Kyrie. I think it's the coach doing majority of the
He's
job.
having the second best season in his career. What you was gonna say?
Yeah, no, I'm just looking at this meme. It said that one night you don't show up to Dykeman and Jay-Z's at Playroom on Sunday. Y'all seen that bill?
That bill was fucking crazy. What was the total? Like 91,000?
Yeah, 91,135 flat. The fucking waiter got tipped a percentage of $11,100. That's beast mode, my nigga. The fucking tax.
That was a 50% tip?
It was 50% tip.
That's fucking ridiculous.
That right.
How much was the tax?
The tax was fuck. Oh shit, hold on. I got it. Boom, got you, bitch. The tax alone was $6,000, 6 tries.
That's fucking.
That's beast, nigga. The
That's
tax
just
alone was
crazy.
a hoopty. Not even a hoopty, a well-maintenance
That's a-
car. You probably just gotta wash the car seats a little
That's
hard.
in New York. That's 6,000 is like anywhere out of state, Baltimore, whatever. You're
Yeah,
coming back in
facts.
2010.
Oh, facts. Okay, yeah, there we
75,000
go.
miles.
Yeah. You feel me?
Rear view camera and all that.
91,000, you set for 2 years if you know how to manage your money right. You don't gotta clock in for 2 years if you know how to manage your money right. Feel free to do what you do.
Yeah, Jay-Z's a fucking legend, bro.
Yes.
I'm sorry, like.
I was surprised he was at Dykeman. I'll be honest with you. Like, yo, fuck, he was doing.
Nah, I'm surprised. That's his equivalent of going to like Dykeman Playroom is like literally the equivalent of like Kobe going to like in his prime, which he's done. He's been to like Dykeman or Rucker. He's been to Rucker.
That's like coming to Katona.
Yeah, that's the equivalent of that. Like him, like fuck, this nigga coming to play like pick up basketball. Like he's such an above regular nigga. Like he's almost mythical. So for him to pull up at Dykeman, I was like,
yo, did he still have the 40-40 club?
Yeah, he's still.
There's one that I tell you. There's one in the Atlanta airport.
Yeah.
That's fire. A fucking 40-40 in the airport.
Niggas clubbing in the airport?
Yeah, you have a layover, bro?
Yeah, it's a layup.
Yeah. Get back when that plane smacked. Get back when that plane smacked.
Damn.
That's legendary, bro.
Yeah, that's legendary.
Hope
He's always gonna be the GOAT for that shit, bro.
Only
That's
that's
crazy.
crazy shit like that, bro.
Nigga was dead at fucking Dykeman.
That's a legend?
What?
You saying like as a legend, like he's the only one who could do some shit like that as a legend?
Yeah, he's the only
Like,
one
where
that
you
status that would do some shit like that. Like, just because other people are gonna think it's too beneath them.
Nigga, Hope knock on my door right now.
He said, B was that. B was like, no, nigga, I'm not going to that bullshit.
Let me clean my crib before you walk in here, nigga. You too holy, bro. Get you a towel. You can't sit on these towels. They from Target. I got a pole. That's as much as I can do for you right now.
Right.
Nah, man. Hold great though.
You think they split that tip or?
I heard they do.
They had to. There's no way the boss of that place is letting them one person.
Walk away with 11 racks, nigga.
Yeah,
I quit, bro. I said,
X
I quit.
Like,
Matter of fact, nah, yo, Hov. You in here? Call me.
Yeah, facts.
Nigga,
I'm keeping that job.
Yeah,
I have 11K to stand on that.
Facts.
I can call out a couple days.
Yeah, that's a big fact.
I don't have to take the train to work no more. None of that shit, bro.
School, and that nigga still giving me a paycheck today? Oh, it's lit.
What's wrong with it? Yo. So I have to tell you about the status because I was thinking I always think this shit and it gets me tight. But somebody finally put it into words I can manage with. So the status, like every time, like us black people show up for something, we tie it back to voting. So it's like every time we show up to something, every time there's something that we generally interested in, so the consensus is that we like it. So whether it's like the Black Panther movie, or if it's like Black Cement 3's coming out, or let's say it's a big drop, or just something that you like, that you want to get. You know, somebody always tries it into, they tie it into, oh, why y'all can't stand in line for that, but y'all can stand. Why y'all can stand in line for that, but you couldn't stand in line to vote? So it's like, I hope y'all get out to the polls like y'all out for patties, pies, or if y'all ran to the polls like y'all ran to Black Panther, Trump wouldn't be in office. I hope you stand in line to vote like you stand in line for Jays. Like, so the status is like, it's
First of all, that's not true.
It's not.
Russian
That's what I'm saying. So it's like,
the problem
it's
is
statistically inaccurate, like, it's self-hating.
Trump didn't really win. He just won off them stupid college
He really
bullshit.
He's making shit happen right now. That nigga won, but it's
No, but if you're talking about this regularly vote, he didn't win.
Wait, let's finish that then.
So the status is like, it's statistically inaccurate, self-hating, it's cultural shaming, and it's a method of community blame that is harmful and dangerous. So we get to be happy about things with the status of being woke does not mean like 24/7 dragging everyone down with you. If you are unable to experience any joy from complaining and shame, and I have a list of wonderful people who are certified
that person was
LPs.
being sarcastic in the beginning? Because I thought that person was like one of those people.
No, it's not one of those people. It's shaming the people that do that shit.
Okay.
So if you are one of those wonderful people who shame everybody, try to drag down people with you, and you have a toxic mentality. So it's like, I feel like our culture is just quick to put everybody down,
right?
Just because like
crabs in a barrel, yo.
I feel like people's cornballs. Like, so what if I want to fucking go line up to see Black Panther? I didn't vote. I don't give a fuck, nigga. Like it would have never changed anything. Cause you still would have won. So it's like, why can't we just enjoy?
Those people like those people are fucking Yo, I just seen the corniest video today. OD. Super, like, the nigga was like, yo, niggas gonna call me lame as hell, but they'll be on the positive shit I'll be on. Nigga was just bragging about how he does. He was bragging about the good things he does. He said, y'all niggas don't do that. And I was like, I just kind of felt that was whack, my nigga. Real niggas going.
It is whack though, because if you're gonna do something good, it's not because
just to
brag about
throw it in people's face and brag about it.
He's like, oh, y'all niggas don't do what I do. I
feed
feed the homeless. Like, all right, back cool, nigga.
There's a lot of people that feed the homeless.
I feed my dog, nigga. The fuck, like, yeah. Like, what are you talking about? But yeah, nah, definitely, because people really always wanna. It's like I was saying, crabs in a bucket, man. People always wanna seem right and always wanna feel on top of people.
Yeah, like
they wanna make you not feel so good about yourself. And that to them that brings them enjoyment. Like,
oh, you lined up for the black semester, why you ain't?
Yeah,
why you ain't lined up to get a job? Like, bitch, I got a job.
Yeah, feel me?
And I wanted to line up for these threes because I wanted these threes.
Exactly.
Like, why can't I like what I like? Why you just?
Oh, I'm never gonna support Jordan. You know, he pays money for prisons
and that's
shit
not
like
even.
And I'm like,
accurate. That's not even the truth. But I'm not even gonna get into that because people just love bringing that dumb shit up. That's not even.
I would like to hear about it. Shit, you could touch upon it lightly.
So one, he doesn't. What I find out doing my own research. Because I always think about it like this, bro. If that was a thing, well, how come it's only a social media thing? Like, how come you only see people post about it? There's no hardcore evidence about him investing into fucking private prisons or whatever the case is. I was reading something that is actually a white man with the same name that invested in prisons. Somebody came across the name and they ran with it basically. I don't think he does that. I think people just whatever they see to put the next person down.
Niggas go with
boom, they take it off that shit. They use Sambo with that shit.
The lie is always, more entertaining than the truth.
Exactly.
Definitely. That's why we like fantasy so much. This shit is like, it's not real, but it's
not real.
It's way more entertaining.
Yeah.
That's what makes shit like The Shade. Like, you notice how people be under motherfuckers' comments?
I love The Shade.
You ever really read the comments
You
that
ever
people
read
be
YouTube
writing?
comments? Yeah, they be wilding for no.
But social media
be
comments are more disgusting. People are
wildin'.
disgusting.
I think
Like,
YouTube is.
people's mentalities on social media because they're disgusting, bro.
Like the shit people say
People
behind
got no
a
shame,
computer
bro.
screen
Yeah,
is crazy. Like, how do you feel so brave to tell people like, oh, like your daughter this, your mother, like.
Yo, I saw a post today where the Neil baby mom, I guess her son didn't get like the Colombian hair from her. He got it here from Neil, right? And the mom was like, "Yo, can someone help me with like products to get him, like have him that like silk hair, or whatever?" And they killed her in the comments. Yeah. Bro, I was like, God damn, it's her son. Like, whatever she want to do with him, let her rock. Yeah, like, it's just here at the end of the fucking day. It's like
that Amber Rose a couple weeks ago for her dying her son's hair. And he was like, you gonna make him gay? This, that, and the third.
It's like, what?
You can't make nobody gay, bro.
I swear to God, bro.
That little boy's not gonna be gay. I really like, and I was thinking about this the other day when I seen her like let him dye his hair. I was thinking the way that they're raising that little boy is so sweet. Like, he really seems like a really cool little kid. Like he really just be chilling. Like, I don't think it's your place to tell a mother what she can and cannot allow her child to do.
They would have killed Will and Jada like really coming up, like.
That's a fact.
They would have killed them. Oh God. They would have killed them.
Like, he looks like such a nice little boy. Like, I don't think like you should be thinking about, oh, he's gonna be gay. As long as he's happy and he's nice to people, I really don't think. It's not like he's a little dickhead or nothing like that. Like,
I just thought of something. Will, Jada.
It took you that long.
Yeah, right. I never really thought about it.
You know what really blows my mind? People say that, like, oh, he's gonna be gay. Like, that's the fucking worst thing in the world that could happen. Like, it's not.
It's not.
It's just his preference. It's cool.
It
could be worse. He could go fucking shoot up a school.
Or church.
Instead, he's gay. It's okay. It's not the fucking end of the world. It's alright.
Nah,
you like what you like. I like what I like. Like, they like what they like. It doesn't matter, bro.
Facts.
Nah,
people are so quick there.
It's sad, but ignorant. But like, some culture take that shit so serious. It's like out of this.
That is, but I don't know. It just doesn't necessarily make it right. Like, you are what you are, bro. It's like, it's not me. It don't affect me in any way. Like, as long as you don't disrespect me, bro, you can live your life however you want, bro. You can you could love bears. You want to marry a bear, a rabbit, a turtle, bro. There are people. I guarantee if that became a sexuality, people will be like, nah, man, fuck them turtle loving people. Like, fuck that, man. Like, no.
Yo, nah. But they were about Neil girl though. She was and I saw her broken, like she was crying and shit, and she was like, "Yo, I didn't even say anything wrong. All I said was like, yo, can someone help me find products to make my baby hair like
crazy because a lot of people cannot, bro, cannot. That's why a lot of artists and shit like that, they're depressed. And they shouldn't be, but with that much people is like,
Pointing the finger at you, like
because they got.
But they would not have that same energy live, bro. The same motherfucker would ask you for your autograph and a picture.
Nah, I feel like like shit like that won't bother me that much. Yeah, it wouldn't at all. That shit wouldn't faze me at all, like what people say.
You say that now, but it's
it's cause, let me tell you the reason why. Let me tell you the reason why. Because I can't. Because like
you can't do nothing about it.
No, I'll be different when, like if I'm famous and I have a kid, because I'm not putting my kid out there in the world. The only way you snapping the picture is like the paparazzi.
If you had some negative to say something, I think that's it.
Exactly.
I'll just turn off the comments.
Yeah, you could do that now.
You don't need people to comment on your stuff. You're rich.
Facts.
This matters.
That's why the goal is always. I always wanted to be rich, not famous. So.
Yeah. That shit crazy, dog. People like
people
literally take other people's life and just like, yo.
They want to dissect everything. That's why I hope I get like rich or something, because I'm gonna be that motherfucker that's gonna pull up on you if you talking shit in the comments. I'm gonna pull up on you, and you better have that same exact fucking energy.
Nobody's ever gonna have that.
Your shit better be on 99 overall.
Yo, you saw when
They would be like, nah, you know, I was just kidding, you know.
You saw when Mano pressed Big Sean one time in the fucking red carpet?
Wow, I busted.
I totally forgot what Big Sean said. No, I think Mano said Big Sean is disrespecting Biggie about something. It was something about like
about having the name Big Sean, maybe.
But Big Sean was breaking something down, and like Mano take it as like, yo, my nigga, you disrespecting the legend right now? Like, what the fuck you doing? So like Big Sean is on the Breakfast Club, and he was saying something. This was like Big Sean just start like getting famous and shit. And like Mano saw that nigga on the red carpet, bro, walk up to that nigga and like in the middle of the interview was like, yo, what he said? Like, we good or not? And Big Sean was like, we don't have no problem, man.
That's funny too, though, because I'm pretty sure whatever Big Sean said had nothing. It wasn't to the degree to some niggas are just cornballs. Because the same nigga do that won't run up on Casanova and have the same energy. You understand? People
pick me when they
pick, bro.
But at the same time, you know what Mano's really not saying.
No, I'm not saying Mano's not about it.
No.
Big Sean's not about it. I'm just saying he might not try that with somebody else. Bro.
Yeah. He ticked twice. Like even when the game and him had that little quick incident.
I feel like depending on the type of person you are, you move how you move. Like, all right, Mano was in the situation Big Sean was in. He wouldn't do what Big Sean would do because he's thinking about him getting, you know what I'm saying? Him
on endorsements.
Because some niggas just talk freely, thinking they not gonna get into something.
Yeah.
But if you a nigga that, you feel me, you're not saying necessarily you out there doing, you know what I'm saying? Like you out there really about to go smack niggas' heads off, whatever, you're gonna try to prevent that energy from coming to you because you know it can't come to you. Like some niggas just go out their way to just do dickhead shit or say dickhead shit.
Yeah.
Not saying Big Sean, but just in general, or say something they think won't cause any harm. Like you know, when you fuck with a smart ass, like a nigga say some crazy shit to you, not knowing like, yeah, I'll smack the shit out of you. Like, what are you talking about? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's shit like that. Like, but a nigga, he'll be shocked when you say that. Like, oh, like I'm about to get smacked right now. Like, oh, I didn't think my bad. I didn't think it was that serious. You didn't think it was that serious.
Nigga, I thought that shit
was
serious.
Yeah, because people would have perception is everything. So
yeah, that's a fact.
Differently, so
that shit crazy. Oh, so let me ask you a question, because like I saw this like post by man, what's this nigga name again? Boozy? No, Lil Boozy, whatever his name is. Nigga said he's talking to his mans, and his mans is like, yo, I felt like the government put like chicken pox in us when we was like little kids, because that shit's not around anymore at all.
I mean, we got vaccinations now.
Yeah, but like they tend to cut, but this is his like what he's saying. He's saying, yo, they tell us to come in for like flu shots, but then 2 weeks later you still you catch a flu.
Yeah, that's what the flu shot is.
Yeah, they give you the
virus.
They give
you the virus so
your body could.
Let me ask you this: when's the last time you got a flu shot?
I've never gotten a flu shot.
Me neither. Alright, just making sure.
I haven't been to the doctor in like 5 years.
That is it right there.
We never got change that. I haven't sure.
No, but because like it's like the mentality I have like from back home is like if I'm not sick, and if I'm not really hurt, I'm not going to the doctor.
Yeah.
You have to change that though, cause
This
your
thing
body does changes and your body is
Yeah,
just.
like niggas be living.
Cause like when I went to the doctor, it was like, yo, you haven't been here for 5 years. He was like, you haven't been sick. I was like, I catch flu, but it's like, yo, I got rid of them shits in a week. In like 3 days, I'm out of it. Like I just got like when I was just sick like the other day. I'm like, I'm not going to the doctor for that shit. If that shit stayed with me for like 2 weeks, I know something's wrong.
Yeah.
Or a week, I know something's literally wrong
I
with
do
me.
feel like they be putting shit on us though, pause.
But it's like my dad was saying to me, it's like another way for your insurance just to make money off of you.
Yeah, that's a fact. That too. That's why they always. I was telling my dad
They
too.
always tell you
They
to like
always
come back in 6
prescribe
months.
a medicine.
Yeah, they
When
always
they
say
prescribe a medicine, that's when they make the bread. And that's why I feel like if you take too much medicine too, that's your body is like you always.
I barely take medicine, bro.
Always
But like,
be sick.
ask Vicky for yourself, bro. I barely take medicine. The whole time I'm in the crib, I'm just making my own remedy from like back home type shit.
I feel like it's different if you're Spanish or like African American or
It's
whatever.
got remedies.
Hispanic, not Spanish. I was ignorant.
Bro, I was
Hispanic, African American, because our parents always have home
Yeah.
remedies stuff. Like I feel like other cultures and stuff, like people, they'll take it. They don't have any.
They don't. They just know one thing is just to go there. Say it out loud. It's matter. This is just a fact. Cause like even when the kids get sick, they're like, oh my god, it's the end of the world. Like just take them to the hospital right
It
now.
just went down everywhere. If they went down.
I mean, but I feel like it's different when you have a child. Like
My
if your kid's throwing up like crazy, I'm taking my kid to the doctor.
That's
You
a
say
fact.
you gotta feed
You know,
them
that's something.
No,
Yeah,
I think
no.
for kids, you have to take them to the doctor first.
off the rip. Yeah, because you
Yeah,
never
when they
know.
little kids, like they
Their
2,
body
3,
is not
4.
not strong enough.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like when I feel like when we're at this age, like I feel like I'm not gonna say built like tanks, but we're more.
Yeah, our
like,
bodies are more
you may be
immune
able
to
to
things.
recover from stuff. Kids are just so fragile.
They're like
I
old
have kids,
people.
but kids are just so fragile. You have to take them to the doctor for everything.
Yeah, I think like cause like my brothers like when they wanted like from age like 1 to 4, and when they get sick after that, my brothers is like, yo, they just have a cold. They just need to like.
Just
Yeah,
chill out,
train,
man.
Yeah, my brothers are not with the whole keep taking them to the doctor. It's like that's how they get you to hook on medicine.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a big fact. I overdosed on cough syrup once. No, seriously. Oh, I think I told you that story, right?
How old?
Yeah.
Yesterday.
That was like fucking 5, 4 or something like that.
This nigga was
But
a savage.
The
bro.
fucking cough medicine tasted mad good. The shit was like grape
I
flavor,
never
nigga.
thought that shit was good.
I bodied that shit, nigga. I passed out. Wake up, I'm like,
Nigga,
that
like,
shit
what
to go to the hospital.
was trying to drink lean, start that
Wake
from
Wake up. Holy shit, bro. Look at this.
That's kiss out.
Oh, okay, I'm bugging. Yo, but woke up and I got like wild suction cups on my chest and shit like that. I'm like, oh shit, I don't know. That's why I feel like that's probably why I be tired all the time.
My bad, I'm laughing when I just read this caption of this video that's like Tekashi 6ix9ine displays his 2 failed dives, like his 2 stage dives. It's like I thought I was paralyzed. That is hilarious because it's him, like for him to say some shit like that is fucking funny.
I tell you.
That is crazy.
I need to go see Blackpink, I'm fucking slacking.
Oh yeah, they was talking about that shit today too on the April in the morning. Yo, people were saying like if niggas like the few people like a couple people called in and they was asking him like how good was it, and he was like, yo, if you guys didn't hype it up, I would have called it a great movie, but it was just a good movie.
Who said that?
Like the people who went to see it, they would
Oh
call it
yeah, I felt like it was cool too, the way people were beasting it.
Cause like
I liked it. I liked it. Only thing I honestly.
I can understand why people was beasting him.
And it's like the first black Marvel and shit like that.
It was rightfully so. I think that people take it to the extreme, yeah, of course, you know. People will drag shit.
Coming into the movie theaters playing drums. I seen
People
the pictures
was,
they
like,
was
in the
handing out
movie
plates.
Eating food, bro.
They
People
was-
eating fufu, bro. You know fufu.
Yeah, it was not
right?
that deep.
Like
bro.
people was eating fufu. I'm like, come on.
I don't mean to be that person, but
It's not just like chill, bro. Like this is why we can't have
It was
these
a
things. Like,
That's the reason why like
From
these
Africa.
people come at us crazy
hold on,
for
do
shit,
we
bro.
low key sound?
That's what I just said. That's what I just said. That's why I just mentioned it. I don't mean to sound like that person.
Yeah, I don't. Alright.
But it's like I'm not saying
Alright,
fuck that. Yeah, I'm
let
not
me say
shut
this
that whole
then.
shit down.
Let me say this then. I felt it was extra. I wouldn't do it, but if you did it,
You did your thing.
My bad, cause
I'm not one of them
I call
niggas that's
myself
mad
down.
at you that
Yeah.
niggas like, yo, niggas coming to movie theater with dashikis and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Talking about black empowerment.
Nah,
Literally,
dashikis
if
is fire, bro.
if you know the history of the comic, which I don't know much, but it was literally named after the movie. They made a fucking fictional superhero based
After
on
the
the
movement.
movement. So basically, it kind of correlates to each other.
Yeah, so you have the right to do it.
you
But
have the
don't
right
be
to
the
feel-
motherfucker talking about, oh yeah, I went to go see Black Panther. You better go watch if they make a Black Panthers movie.
Like, nigga, I don't want to watch that. Sorry, like, you feel me?
What
You
if
give
I'm
me a
not
little-
interested?
You give me a little half.
I would watch it.
I
I would watch it,
You
but I'm
feel
saying,
me?
what if I'm not interested? Like, can you bash because I went to go see the superhero
Yeah.
one? Like, you can't. You will, but you can't.
It's entertaining, buddy. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
Black Panther was cool though. I fucked with it. I felt like it was a 2-hour movie. Now I am agreeing with Cash. It could have been a little longer, just because I do feel like it was rushed. Because
what did I tell you the original cut was?
You said 4.
Yo, that's beastie. I don't think I could watch a 4 hour.
Was that Avatar 3?
Hmm?
Was that Avatar 3?
You watched Godfather?
Yeah, watch it.
I never. You know what's crazy? Forgive me. Never seen it. I seen clips.
That shit.
I gotta sit down and really watch that movie.
Each movie's like 3 hours long.
I'll take it. Avatar
How long
was
is
3 hours
Goodfellas?
long.
Go for
Avatar
it.
with the
Go for it like an hour.
Yeah.
That movie was fire.
All right.
That's
then.
probably one of the
All right,
greatest
listen.
movies ever, bro.
Listen.
Avatar. With the
Oh,
blue people.
the blue people. Yeah.
That shit is
Why do you feel
hard,
that
bro.
way?
Cause visually, it's so ahead of its time. Like, there's some movies.
Wait, when did it come out?
Like, I'll look up right now. That shit came out when CGI was. I've never seen CGI. Like
Nah, that shit came out like 2010, 11, maybe somewhere around there.
CGI wasn't even all that, bro. That movie CGI was crazy, bro. I feel like it was just super ahead of its time.
So why can't
Story
Black
was
Panther
dope.
be 4 hours? And it's a superhero movie, way more entertaining. But
No,
I do feel-
Avatar was cool too, bro.
Avatar
was
was not even 2009.
2009.
Movies weren't like that 2009, bro. I
And
low-key
plus-
might watch that today.
And plus, Avatar
I got a
2.
lot of time.
Nah, Avatar was so like it seemed. I don't even know how to explain that shit, but like the picture and the graphics for that shit was so crazy
Yeah, it
at
was-
that
it was
time.
busy.
Versus like all the other movies that came out in that time, even Pirates of the Caribbean didn't look that crazy, bro.
That's true. True that.
Nah, but Godfather is like 3 hours long.
You know what movies I used to watch that I didn't realize were like really long? Like Harry Potter. I love Harry Potter movies.
I fell off like.
Yeah,
Sorcerer's
after
Stone, Prisoner of Azkaban, that's 2.
Huh?
Was Chamber of Secrets 2?
I forgot. I think Chamber of Secrets was the last
Yo.
one. I seen. I think that was the last one I seen.
Anyone remember
Oh.
Lord of the Rings?
I never
That shit
watched
was
that
amazing.
movie.
You didn't see the
What?
I've
scene?
never been interested in watching that movie.
What?
One thing I fucked up on, I never seen. I seen The Hobbit 1, but I never seen The Hobbit 2. But The Hobbit and The Hobbit, both The Hobbits is before Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, I know.
But Lord of the Rings is fucking fire, bro. You bugging.
Wait, which one came out first though?
Lord of the Rings.
Okay.
And The Hobbits came after.
Okay.
To explain, like, okay, this is the origin of the ring, and this is why elves and whatever the fuck these little motherfuckers was called, Frodo and these niggas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
Yeah, Lord of the Rings was fire too, bro.
Yeah, I low key don't regret. What the fuck is that? Oh, I low key don't regret buying 3 pairs of Black Sun 3s anymore. I feel good about it.
Why?
It's like,
I put that shoe on, I'm like, damn, I wish my 9.5s were 9. Cause I still got my 2011 pair. I'm gonna get them repaired.
Wait, that House of Hoops bag that you had, that was the pair that.
I have no idea. I don't know. I guess, yeah, because every Foot Locker got a House of Hoops, so I guess that's what a bitch work at.
So you got
the person.
So did you get your size 9 already?
Yeah, I got my size 9.
Can I try it on later?
Yeah,
Just so I can see how it feels.
I'll try it on when I come back from Miami.
What time you leave?
Tomorrow, I'm after work. Oh, you can't come down real quick, yeah. If you're gonna be home, I'm gonna be home. I
I'm
work.
talking about after we finish recording this. You got it already, the size 9, in your house right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, so after we done here.
Yeah, my parents might be asleep. They can tell you, nigga, walk in my crib, just try some cigarettes and walk.
Well, not go to get them and then come to the door.
You got a size 9 or you trying to get a size 9?
I'm trying to get a size 9. I want to know before I do a size swap.
Oh, damn, I would have been like, yo, let me holler at me one day. I'm trying to buy that too. I got another pair coming on the way, but they're 9.5. But I'm gonna sell them shit to my cousin. But, yo, you can have them. And I fucked my money up. Cause this is the way that shit happened. The nigga first hit me up in the morning. Damn, okay, I'm about to expose myself.
This is a classic picture.
That is. And he's really about to expose himself.
I'm about to
Listen
expose
to this
myself.
shit.
I'm about to expose
Yeah,
myself.
you sure you want to do it or not?
Do it.
I kind of don't want you to.
I want you to.
Alright, that's over now. Let's see the story. But let's just say I had parts in him getting 3 pairs.
4 pairs, because I let you keep the other one. Because I would have got that one too.
Facts,
So I got 3. You want to say the story or no?
However she feels, she feels. She got a pair anyway. So
Wait, who might get offended in this?
No.
Just go ahead. Don't do it, bro. Don't do it.
Nah,
No,
she's
at
not.
the end of the day,
No.
at the end of the day, she got a pair. So.
Oh, she got a bitch.
Yeah,
Well,
she's not even
she,
funny.
well, you know how females are. They're still gonna be mad.
Yeah.
So,
I wanted to tell her the other day, but I mean, we saying it so much, I might as well. But she
Alright,
don't
go
want
ahead.
to tell her anyway. So
Alright,
anyway, boom, story. The nigga called me. I already got my
I
pair
have no
secured.
parts in this.
But I already got my pair secured. Nigga bitch called me in the morning like, yo, son, log on to I'm trying to see if I get these shits. So he's online. He's online physically. I'm online like on the internet. Chilling. So boom, it's 10 o'clock. Open. I try the sneakers app. But with the sneakers app, you gotta wait for a little time. They let you know if your order's been confirmed, if you got them or not. So this nigga's online. He tried the sneakers app too. I'm on fucking, he's also on Trophy Room. I'm on Trophy Room and Foot Action. This is all for him. Because he's under the impression that he's not going to get a pair of sneakers. The nigga gets them physically in his hand.
Not hyperactive.
He
Yeah.
went at Trophy Room. He got on Trophy
That's
Room.
two.
And he didn't hit on sneakers, but I hit on sneakers. 3 pairs. I said,
No.
wow.
You hit on sneakers.
I hit on
After you hit on sneakers, I hit on sneakers.
Oh,
again.
yeah, you hit on sneakers again.
So I had 4
he
pairs.
didn't- Yeah, but he didn't go through with the Trophy Room.
No, I went through with all 3 pairs. That's what I said. I literally had 4 pairs, but then remember I hit you. I was like, keep the pair that you won. My
Yeah.
sneakers for me.
Oh, yeah.
That's how
yeah,
I ended
yeah.
well. So now I have 3.
So I was like, he said, yo, I hit. I told the nigga, like, yo, I hit. He said, yo, dead ass? I'm like, yeah, like, I hit too. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like, damn, I wish I kind of ordered them now, but I'm going to get them all because right now, that missing 220's fucking with my head. I keep looking at my bank account like, something's wrong. They're like, okay, yeah, like, that money, I got to get it back. Because I hate when you order something and the money's gone, but you see it in your hands, and you're like, yo, what the fuck? Like, this is supposed to be somewhere.
Wait, we'll finish why you told this story.
Cause I called Tiffany like at 11. You feel me? The drop already happened. Like, I ain't gonna lie, you woke me up. I was like, alright, let's try to get this shit. Cause I was going to the post office to go get her a gift, but I got her Valentine's Day gift. So then it's like, not that I wasn't thinking about her, but I forgot to call her to wake her up about these drops. So I called her and I said, yo, you missed the drop? And I was like, yo, what you doing? She's like, I just woke up. I said, oh shit, you missed the drop. She's like, yo, why you didn't call me? I said, I missed the drop too.
Lying ass.
Oh, but I said, yo, I'm gonna look for them right now, and I found them. So they still in stores right now, like to this day.
Especially in the kids
is still kids. Men's
dead.
gone.
7?
Nah. Very funny.
Hold on.
Damn, you a 7 girl?
Damn, I shouldn't have said that. No, not for me, for my cousin.
Damn, that sucks, bro.
Nah, 7's still here.
Oh, okay. Still got 7.
7-3?
Nike.
Alright, I'm gonna text my
Order them right now. Right? Oh, for the, oh no, this is your discount.
Yeah.
Damn, how much is the 9?
It's no line.
There's no
7.
line.
Oh, that's your discount?
Yeah.
How much for this? How much for this?
$84.
So I could text my cousin.
Yeah, text your cousin.
I hate her.
Damn, I can't wait to wear them shits, but I can wait to wear them shits.
I'm wearing them shits this weekend. Fuck, it's gonna rain this weekend though.
Oh, damn, that means it's gonna rain.
Baby.
Oh no, we might
Doesn't
not.
really mean anything.
What? You just
No,
said
something happens.
I mean, it does. It's
You said
like,
we can all get the same weather. We kind of all get the same weather. If the cloud is passing by, you gotta keep going. Sometimes that happens.
no, if it could turn, it could go like east and go back out into the
But,
ocean.
but you still proving my point, right? Because you said you gotta go this way or that way. What did
No,
I
I'm
say?
saying like
This way,
it's like a
that way.
hurricane. It's like a hurricane. They say it could go to Florida, but then some
Let's see.
switch it.
55
and
degrees
actually
right
go.
now, 76 in Miami. It's only gonna rain tomorrow over there. It's gonna rain tomorrow here.
But Florida is tricky though.
Yo, how did you change that?
Just swiped it.
Wait.
You click the bottom right.
Oh, that's what I've been
All
trying
right, man.
to do,
Because I think this podcast is over. But all right, guys. So
We be forgetting. I forgot to say
yeah, I
that.
was like,
We just
yo,
always
we
talk
should
shit
have
about
reached-
that.
All right, so we got anything else y'all want to say? Or any shout outs, anything?
Oh, yo. So shout outs to obviously shout outs to Cornerstone Crew, but shout outs to Top 5, Run Club, Hoop Club, all that, my guys, George, Brent, Ivan, Tarek, Chauncey, Mel, my guy, Nobi, Nabi, aka the Kamish, Nobu, Murahashi. It's my boy right there. Good dude. He's doing that. We was at the LES Express.
Niggas trying to get me to play ball.
Shout outs to
NYC.
NYC. He almost got a spot to play, bro. And this is good
You
comp.
take that spot.
Yeah.
Bro,
They don't give a fuck, nigga. You take that shit, nigga.
Yeah, so shout out to my guy Nabi.
I only over the nigga.
Terrence, Chauncey.
I be averaging 2 points. I'm gonna take that spot, bro. I'm showing my
Oh my
eyes.
God.
One jelly layup.
Oh
Nigga,
my
that's it. I'm done.
Oh my guys. Shout outs to ASR.
Yo,
Ichiro.
ASR family, you already know
Yeah,
Ichiro.
my
What's
God,
up,
big
Frank?
facts, Mike Cool,
Bosky,
aka I.
King Adlin, Mike Icon, you feel me? All my niggas, yo.
Shout out my
KG
brother,
Cal,
man.
you
Lee
feel me?
Miller and
G
the
Money,
whole
my dog
team.
over there, you feel me?
Full
Bro,
Brit.
man.
Make sure y'all go support that.
Listen, man. Yo, listen, man.
Shout out my other brothers.
Shout out to Archives,
Kash and Kamar,
Shout
the
out
whole
to Archives,
family.
man. Merch coming
The whole
soon.
Slaps family.
ASR merch coming soon. CSC merch coming soon. Shout out to management. Shout out to
And Corner Store merch coming soon.
Slough, what up? Hey.
See y'all.
But to all of our supporters here and around the country, I hope you take enormous pride in the historical accomplishments we have achieved.
Oh Lord. Bounce with a nigga like me. Smoke an ounce with a nigga like me. Man, the trees got me looking Chinese. By my side like my nigga Siamese. Ay, bounce with a nigga like me. Smoke an ounce with a nigga like me. She on the couch with a nigga like